he attacks with a karate technique, me learning shifting, timing, position, that's important because I need to use that skill against somebody who's been trained like me. But people on the street don't step and punch, they don't stand in the stance, and they don't stand there and wait for you to hit them. It's much messier. I'm going to get rid of this arm, and we're going to do it nicely because you're learning. I'm going to rotate this over just a little bit, and at the top of this muscle here, this is your brachioradialis muscle, doesn't really matter, but it kind of comes down to a little triangle. There's a nerve spot right here. I'm going to put this knuckle on it. I'm going to twist my hand and step out and push that arm away from me. If I just push on it, it has limited effectiveness. If I stretch it as I go, it has more. Stretch and push. If I hit it, it's way more. Coil, this is not good for her. I'm going to step out and do a downward block and both her hands go away. One, wait, now downward block my wrist. Two, yeah. Good. One, two. We're going to coil this way so that he's bent. And I'm do my downward block off to my left. Squeeze, this is one. Hang on kind of up here by the wrist. And then just downward block his head. I don't want to roll him on the ground. Off to the left this way. Just as you happen to hit it, come across, and at the same time I'll tell you, I'll pull me in closer, this could also be your elbow, coming across, coming back and down. Doesn't matter. It could be both. Fist, elbow, elbow, fist. I'm going to come up alongside him and grab him like this and walk him. This is an extremely common attack for a big person against a small person. So I probably wouldn't do it to John. So we're walking, give him a 1-2. Big wind up. Oh, look, I'm still reaching for her hand. She pulled it up, downward block. Fine strike. Boom. Drawing arm. Perfect! Awesome technique. This hand is going to hit either sideways into the thigh or down into the top of the leg. Or, step and punch, elbow blocks, attack. Groin, hip, thigh, doesn't matter. Wind up, go. I am not trying to keep this arm and redirect it. This wind up is my block, and that's my strike. I'm going to go 1, block, 2, block. 1, 2. 1, 2. Block, block, strike. Bump, bump. And see, it's just a little more aggressive. We're going to step and punch here. I am going to wind up and block with this one, and then step out and strike with this one. Go, here's my block, here's my strike. Block. It's hard. You have to hit the right target, and then go. And again, I didn't say these were super practical, but it's teaching you. What this arm is now active, it's doing something. Block, block, or block strike. This hand, punch body, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Now you hit it again. 2. Double tap. Awesome. 1, 2. Left arm is going to block it on the coil and your right arm grabs. Everybody got that far? You're going to turn the arm over a little bit to expose the up above their elbow. Put your wrist on it and scrape up towards the shoulder as you push down in a straight arm. I don't want it straight, I want it bent. This is going to cover my face. This is going to pull his arm down. See where his shoulders are bent or tilted? This is my advantage. Then I'm going to do my downward block. It'll be much easier this time because he's already bent. And then you're going to coil. This one covers your face, this one bends his arm. Grab here and down. You need your drawing arm though or it won't work. Puts his hand here, we go 1, 2. I let go with my drawing arm and I go 2. It's like nothing. I'm going to go 1, 2. Hook this big gooseneck hook. Pull it into me. Now when I move, he moves with me until he's on the ground. Okay? Please use your drawing arm. When he starts to wind up a swing, I'm going to bend it. Look at that. Now I finish my downward block. Boom. The coil is the part that saves you. If his fist comes super fast, like his attack is kind of, it's already on the way, then I have to stop that hand because I'm going to get hit in the head. But I still have this to mess with, and it's my coil and downward block. If he has any kind of a delay between this and that, this will save me. 1, go 1, 2. I'm going to scoop his leg like this and grab it. Big, big hook. Grab it. So it kind of sits sideways. I'm going to strike here. If you do it slowly, you can still push him down like that. People say, oh, he's too close. Don't move. So they do this. No, this is for non-contact people where you don't want to hurt your friends. After attacking me, he doesn't fall into this category. Drive forward through the target this way. Whoa, driving him back and in. Your body weight can knock him over. You did this. Here's this. 1, 2, 3. Step is going to grab your right arm. Thanks. I pull, I swing. 1. Now what's available to me? I might come around on top of the shoulder. This is actually an excellent target right back here. If the back of his head or neck is available, you hit him there. Also very good. On top of the head is effective, but you stand a really high chance of hurting your hand. If the situation was such that his face or nose was there, hit down on his nose. You could hit down on his collarbone. So they grab here, pull, hit, hit. One more, step, 1. Almost never do you step away in kata. I want you to stay here and twist, and then come back and hit, and then this will start this close. And he's going to take a swing at me. This is my flinch reflex, which picks up my arm to protect me, right? I'm now going to step forward and perform a rising block this way. So instead of step and punch, me stepping backwards, we're going to leave this as and now I step forward. 1, 2. When he throws the punch, I'm going to hold on to him now, step forward and slide up in. Striking into the side of the neck, the jaw, the ear, the temple, the jaw, whatever's there. His nose. 1. Throws the punch. 1, 2. We're going to do that a few times. This is important. Drawing arm, pulling, twisting. Look, target, twisting, like the kata does. And for those of you that want to know, use your knee on the inside on the way forward and strike here. That's right here. Whoop, strike, finish. Punch. Strike, finish. In my opinion, anytime you do 2 or 3 of things in a row, it's meant to be used that way against the same person as a defense and a counter. So in Heian Shodan, with the rising blocks, it might be 1, 2, or it might be 1, 2, or he might have gotten multiple punches in, and you go 1, 2, 3 before I start to catch him. So you've got a series. Could be the turn here. I go 1, 2. We did that. Go over here. 3. 1, 2. Cover. 3. Down we go. Say I'm facing this way, and you turn and go 1 and then 2. But this is the purest of flinch reflexes. He throws the punch. This picks my hands up and puts my weight on my back foot. With just a little bit of training, turn that into a block, and you follow it up with a strike. So this shows up in Heian Shodan first, where you go 1, 2, 3. I'm surprised from behind. I flinch and block. Now I need a response, but I'm under pressure. I don't have time to think, so I do the exact same thing twice. Block, strike. And then you see it again at the other end of the kata, where they do block, strike. I wanted to, I could make this into a throw for the next one. He is threatening me, I have my hands up, like, leave me alone. He's going to grab my hand and pull it down, and then try to hit me. That's his job, okay? So I'm here minding my own business. Oh, boom, this one blocks, and I step forward and strike. So that's what you're going to do to practice, because it is a realistic self-defense, and it fits the movement. This is a primary finishing blow in much of Okinawan karate and in our Shotokan kata. Shows up in Heian Shodan, Heian Shodan, he throws the punch, you go 1, 2. That's these. 1, 2. Block, strike. Block, strike. Block, strike. They're in there over and over again. Block, strike. Different one, but it's almost the same as that.